You are leading a project where the team members are dispersed across different locations and time zones. While most of the team members are actively participating, a few key team members are not showing enthusiasm. Which of the following approach should the project manager adopt to inspire the disengaged team members? So it looks like we are dealing with the virtual team because they are not at a one place. They are dispersed across multiple time zone. And I'm dealing with how do I engage and motivate these people so that they contribute and achieve the project objective. So this information, and let's see what are the four options we have to find out the best engagement approach in this situation. Use a reward and recognition system to highlight outstanding contribution and foster a competitive spirit amongst the team members. Now, may look a great idea, and many organizations may end up doing that. But in general, in today's project management and management approaches, we are not focusing on making people compete with each other. We more focus on creating collaboration amongst the team member. So though it may look like a motivation strategy, but as a project approach where my focus is team accountability, team result as a first priority rather than individual, I should not take this option. So I will look for better one, I keep it aside. Increase the frequency of status update meeting to ensure everyone is aligned and informed. Looks okay. Yeah, probably we can do it. The only negative thing here we have is a status review. And it might indicate that I want to do micromanagement. I want to make sure everyone is present. It is not very clearly coming out who is going to run this status meeting, but usually the word status meeting is associated with some leader is running it, which is expected to be a project manager. If this option changes to that I have a sync up meeting which ensures that people are collaborating and syncing their information very frequently, then this becomes a better candidate option. But as of now, since the status word is there and there is a little smell of micromanagement, I can hold it. Yeah, if I don't get a better one, I can come back to it, but I go for the next option. Improve the facilitation of the meetings to ensure everyone is engaged in decision making. Looks like a good idea, better than the B. Maybe it is not generically addressing the motivation directly, but it is talking about that if we are not facilitating the meetings well, there are some people who may become disengaged. And whenever we are working with a virtual team, we need to be more proactive and clear about setting up the meeting agenda, focusing on the time boxing of the meeting, because poor meeting management can create disengaged team members and stakeholders. That is a very known fact as well as pointed out in our PMP, PMI's content as well. So this looks a good idea until unless we get a better one. Option D, delegate additional responsibility to the disengaged team members to foster a sense of ownership and commitment. So the word delegate directly coming in, it might be a good idea to engage these people and give them more critical role in the project activity, maybe, but that should be done in a one-on-one communication. So if this option gets changed, we will have a conversation to find out how these people can play a better role in the project execution. Then this becomes a better option. But since that is not there, we can avoid this particular option as well. So in a simple word, option C looks great here because it is reminding that in a distributed or a virtual team, you need to ensure that you are facilitating the work in a better way. This particular question is mapping to the people domain task. If we talk about exam content outline, task 11, which is focusing on engage and support virtual team. And it focuses on examine virtual teams, members' needs, environment, geography, culture, global, etc. And focus on various options which can help us in increasing the engagement. The topics which are covered in these particular questions are more focusing on virtual team, facilitation technique, and overall team development and influencing the motivation of the team members so that they can contribute for project success. So overall, facilitate meetings well so that you can engage your team members in a face-to-face setup as well as in a virtual environment.